Ready? You want to do like a team work situation?
Yeah.
Hands
Hands in,
together?
guys. Okay. No.
Okay.
Okay. Hey! They're all confused right now.
Okay. First question. Chronic sleep deprivation can result in A. Decreased immune function, B. Increased appetite and overeating, C. Testicle shrinkage, or D. All of the above.
I wanted to say D just cause they all sound bad.
Yeah. Go to sleep. True or false? Sleep can enhance creativity, and the song Blackbird came to Paul McCartney in a dream.
True.
False. It was yesterday that came to him in a dream. So, kind of true, kind of false. Let's see. So, true or false? Driving while sleep deprived can be just as dangerous as driving while drunk.
I believe that's true.
Yeah, that one is true. True or false? People need less sleep as they age.
True.
Less sleep as age?
Well, yeah.
I feel like when they get really old, they need more sleep.
Wait, why though?
No, I think it's true because babies sleep for like 18
I
hours.
feel like it peak, it's like peaks,
I'm hearing people like in their 60s and 70s need less sleep than us. True or false?
I'm gonna go trust you. Yeah, I'll say it's true.
It's actually false.
God damn it! Why did I listen to you?
It's not that they need less sleep, it's just that they have crappier sleep because they wake up more times, they're in pain, they have to go to the bathroom, so there's this common misconception that they need it less when actually they just
It
are
just
getting
happens.
worse sleep. Yeah, it just kind of happens. So how long do you think a rat could survive without eating?
Without eating?
On average, yeah.
A couple of weeks. Actually,
You want to give me a day count?
how about 10 days?
Okay, how long do you think that they could survive without sleeping on average?
A rat or a human?
A rat.
About, like, survive or? Okay.
Just be alive,
So, I mean, I would say that, okay, like 4 or 5 days, max.
Okay, interesting. So you think that they need to sleep more than they need to eat?
Well, I mean, think about it as a human, right? If you don't sleep for 4 days like at all, right? I mean, maybe you will survive, but like you won't really be able to think or act normally,
Right, that's
right?
definitely true.
Right, like from the perspective of a rat, that's like living in the wild, right? Like if you cannot think or act normally, you're probably going to get killed or something,
Okay.
right?
So the answer to both is 15 days. So it takes the same amount of time for them to die. And this is like bare minimum. Like, are they breathing? Are they alive? But yes, they're not functional at a certain point. So 15 days for both. So you could say they're equally important. True or false? The record for the longest someone has managed to stay awake is 8 days and 8 nights.
You guess false.
That's true. So that's the current world record for longest someone has managed to stay awake. He had long-term negative health consequences. So in case you were thinking of doing that, I would recommend not. So true or false? Driving while sleep deprived can be just as dangerous as driving while drunk.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So don't even have to convince you on that. Okay. So chronic sleep deprivation can result in A. Decreased immune function, B. Increased appetite and overeating, and C. Testicle shrinkage. Or D, all of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above. It's true. All of those things. What do you think the record is for the longest number of days and nights in a row that a human has gone without sleeping?
Probably 7 days a week. I'm gonna go way out there. I'd say maybe 3 weeks.
So the world record holder is 8 days and 8 nights.
Okay.
It might be possible that we could go
Yeah.
for longer, but there doesn't seem to be anyone who wants to
I've
try
heard
it
of
out.
people who just could not sleep for days and days and
Right.
days.
Yeah. So he wanted to see how long he could go, and he actually had long-term psychological and health damage just by staying up that one around 8 days. So which one of these things can chronic sleep deprivation result in? A. Decreased immune function. B. Increased appetite and overeating. C. Testicular shrinkage. D. All of the above.
I think everything.
Yep. That's all of the above. Yeah, you got
Okay,
it.
cool. Got 1 out of 3. Nice.
True or false, having a nightcap, so drink before you go to sleep, will enhance the quality of your sleep.
I don't think that's right. No.
You're right, yeah, that's false.
No.
That's false. You got it, okay. True or false? It is possible for birds to sleep with one half of their brain while the other half remains awake, which is referred to as unihemispheric sleep.
True.
Or I could have just made that up.
Yo, that sounds pretty specific to be false. Is it true? True?
It's
True.
It's true.
Oh,
It's true. Yeah.
okay.
That's why when you see them sitting in a line, like one on the outside will have this half awake so they can pay attention to that side. On this side, yeah. Okay. So, true or false? 1 in 20 medical residents will kill a patient due to a fatigue-related error. True. Yep, that one's also true too. So,
What was the first
consistently getting 6 hours a night for the whole week, or getting 8 hours for most of the week except for one night when you completely are sleep deprived. Which is
Same.
better?
6 hours every day.
This is just a trick question. They're both really bad, and you should not do either of them.